So, this is a reef. It's as beautiful as I've heard. I have a bit of time before the knighthood initiate trials start. Let's look around a little. What's this house doing way out here? A training yard. This place is old, but someone's been taking care of it. It doesn't look like they're here now, but I think I might have found the right place, at least. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to barge in. I've been looking for this place.
It's okay. You don't have the look of a thief. The way you hold your sword, the look in your eye. Can I assume you've come for the knighthood initiate trials? Did you say you were looking for some place?
Yes, I am here for the trials. Is this your house?
No, it's no one's house. I'm just the caretaker. Those who lived here left a reef a long time ago.
Just like it said.
Are you familiar with the Noblesse clan by any chance?
Noblesse? Yes, I was looking for their old lodgings.
Ah, I'd thought that their name faded from human memory. What exactly do you know about them?
Not much. Only that our ancestors left a message telling us not to forget the way of the Noblesse, and something about how they stayed in a reef a long time ago. Who were they?
Well, it's an old story handed down through generations among us Pio. The Noblesse were ordinary humans like you, but they held extraordinary faith. That's why I first came to this house.
Faith? In what?
The early history of Maple World was steeped in war and chaos. Generations suffered a cycle of violence, never knowing a day of peace. Our progenitor, Shinsu, took pity on the world and on humans' ephemeral nature. She compared humanity to dewdrops, forming on the little leaves and then vanishing before they even touch the ground. She used her power to help the people of Maple World. Through many great sacrifices and the courage of multitudes, a better world came to be. All wrapped up in Shinsu's protective wings. When the age of chaos ended, Shinsu wanted humanity to rebuild with their own hands. Many left Shinsu's side to begin their work, but some stayed with her for a time. They learned from her teachings, then journeyed out in the name of self-sacrifice. In accordance with her will, they protected the weak. They stood against evil and kept a flame of righteousness burning in their hearts. And so they came to be called the Noblesse. But pardon old lady's ramblings.
So, where are all the Noblesse now?
I'm afraid they no longer exist. They fought the good fight, each of them to their very last breath. Many of them fell in the wars. The rest, in times of peace, faded into obscurity. An ancestor of mine used to dream that they'd return one day. Only a dream, perhaps, but we have Cygnus now, who restored a long-lost bloodline. And now we have you, who knows the Noblesse name, and came to find them.
Are you saying I could be a Noblesse? I came here to be a knight, and it sounds like they're similar.
Noblesse is not a title nor a bloodline. In fact, to my understanding, the noblesse never even referred to themselves as such. They earned that name from the people for their many good deeds and for living by their beliefs in the power of kindness.
I see. Then I'll do my best to be just like them. I want to protect people. That's why I want to be a Cygnus Knight.
Ah, interesting. If you truly have that desire, then perhaps you may find what you seek. Oh, but look at the time. The initiate trials are about to begin. You'd best be on your way. Follow the road straight ahead.
I will. Thank you.
Oh, before you go, let me give you something. It's a book about the noblesse. It's also about what it means to be a knight. Do read it when you have time.
Thank you. And I will become a knight, no matter what.
You're here for the trials, yes? Or are you just here for a stroll? I'm Kimu. I help run the trials. They're about to begin, and we have a lot of applicants this time around. What's your name?
My name's Tatsumari.
Tatsumari. That's a knightly name. Are you ready? Oh, but don't let me keep you. Please hurry to the waiting area.
Right, let's go. A pleasure to meet you all. I am Mihail, Knight of Light and Protector of the Empress. First of all, you have my admiration for being here. Stepping forward as you are today shows great courage and confidence. But not everyone gathered here today can become a knight. We Cygnus Knights are named for Empress Cygnus, the true Empress of Maple World. Our mission is to be her shield and spear, to protect her and fight against the Black Mage. Only with the hardest resolve and the purest intentions can we accomplish that mission. Therefore, though what stands before you is only a test, give it your all. Hold nothing back. We will begin shortly. I see determination in your eyes. Tell me, what drives you? I want to protect people. Becoming a knight is the best way to do that. Well spoken, cadet. Don't tell me your name just yet. If you pass the trials and become one of us, I'll learn your name when it follows the word Sir. Let the trials begin! Basically boot camp.
Hi, I'm Keisha. Let me tell you about the trials. Mihail told you a bit about the knights, I believe. He holds the title of Knight of Light, the most noble and honorable knight of his generation. There are many Dawn warriors, including Mihail, but only he can call himself the Knight of Light. He's a bit stiff, but he's a brave man, worthy of the Dawn Warrior's chief knight. And I know that he's said that not everyone can be a knight, but he does hope you all succeed. As does the Empress. Oh, but before we go any further, let me tell you what to expect in the trials. As the name implies, there are a variety of different tests, all back to back. That might sound overwhelming, but you should know, becoming a knight is no easy thing. You need strength, of course, but also knowledge and dignity. And more than that, faith. Now, go to the waiting area. And good luck.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Kiku. I am your first trial instructor. We have a few people here today. It's good to see. I hope to see you all pass and become knights. But as you all know, the role of knight calls for certain requirements. First, there's a simple fitness test. One can't carry out the duties of knights without basic physical aptitude. All you have to do is follow me to the goal. There are even arrows to help you along. Just don't keep everyone waiting. Right, we do the obstacle course. Hop, 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 hop. Alright, you meet the baseline. Looks like we have some decent candidates today. What's your name? My name is Tatsumari. Well, Tatsumari, the real trials start now, so don't get careless.
Hi, I'm Kinu, one of your trials instructors. Congratulations on passing the fitness test. We'll start on the next test now. You were hoping for a rest first? Actually, before we start, I do have something to give you.
Me?
The Empress asked me to hand these out to applicants today.
We got ourselves a nice, fancy hat.
Good. You look knightly. I hope you feel that way too, but this is just the beginning. Then we'll start the trial. This is a test of knowledge. A knight has to know who and what they're fighting for. Maybe you were expecting me to fight a dragon? Knowledge is one of the building blocks of dignity. A knight needs both. And don't be nervous. I'll give you some helpful knowledge before giving you the questions. You know the name of the true Empress of Maple World is Cygnus, right? Then do you know who Arya is? Empress Arya reigned long ago. Our Empress is her descendant. The Empress of Maple World is a noble existence through generations. Even Athena Pierce, who has been the boss of the Adventurers Guild on Victoria Island, has confidence in the Empress. That look of yours tells me you knew to some degree. Then do you know about the knights? Mihail, who you just met, the 5 chief knights, and the tactician Nineheart assist the Empress and lead the knights. And, don't repeat this, but Nineheart is quite strict, so be on your best behavior in front of him. Now, it's time for the questions. Think over your answers carefully. What must a knight carry in their heart over all else? I think... Actually, there is no right answer to that question. It's designed to make you think about why you want to become a knight. The Empress wants you to consider that question always, and keep close to your heart. Even if you pass all the tests today, I want you to hold on to that question, and let it keep on guiding you to be the best knight you can be. You must have noticed that, but you passed knowledge tile. Remember, you only had to listen to the end and answer the questions to pass. Let's move along right away.
Right, cool. Now that the academic exercise, after that academic exercise, you might want to move around a bit. That's why our next test is a test of strength. Not just moving from one point to another, mind you. This time you'll have monsters to deal with. Use your weapon to defeat monsters. Anyone not comfortable with fighting real-life monsters is free to leave right now. For everyone else, defeat the monsters and report back here. Combat ensues! Not bad. We'll have to keep an eye on you. If you pass the rest of the trials, that is. Alright, that's another test out of the way. Nice work. Now that you've had the chance to move around, take a break. You want to be in your top condition for this next test.
You've come a long way. There's not much further to go. But don't let your guard down yet. That said, if you want to take a breather before we start again, of course, potions are always great for that, as far as your HP and MP are concerned. Here, have some.
Had enough of a break? Good. Let's move on to the next trial. We'll test your combat skills and your observational skills. Battle is fluid, and a knight needs to react quickly. Use your skills to defeat the approaching monsters, and then collect the items they drop.
Combat ensues.
Not bad. You're almost on par with the knights in training. Now, all that is left is the final test. For that, I'll hand you off to someone else.
Someone else?
Yes, if you follow this road, you'll see a little garden. Your last instructor is waiting for you there. Good luck!
Who's that in the garden? They look familiar. I should go find out.
Ah! It's our girl, Cygnus!
Hello, are you Tatsumari?
Yes, I am. Are you the instructor for the last trial?
Indeed I am. And that trial has already begun.
It has? Did I miss it?
No, you will understand soon. You've demonstrated many qualities befitting a knight today. Strength, knowledge, perseverance. But a knight needs to demonstrate much more.
What do you mean? What else could there be?
Well, what is a knight exactly? What separates a knight from a simple brawler? Armor? Weapons? Fame and glory? Is it their determination to stand against the darkness, perhaps?
A knight is someone who is willing to sacrifice themselves to defend the weak.
Yes, and that is important. But there's more to it than that. One must know when to make that sacrifice. And on the subject of weakness, we all experience some times of weakness, especially when we are alone. But when we come together, we can become strong enough to face anything.
We can become Cygnus Knights.
Well, yes. You seem to understand now, though you still have a ways to go.
Does that mean I've failed?
No, it doesn't mean that at all. But I do look forward to seeing you grow with time. I have decided to name you a knight in training.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Wait. You've decided? Does that mean you're...
Oh, that's right. I haven't formally introduced myself. I am...
Empress!
What news have you, Nineheart?
Empress, there you are. We have an emergency. There is an intruder.
An intruder? How did this happen?
He slipped past us while our attention was on the trials. We believe the intruder is none other than Baroque, the master of disguise. He raided the treasury and absconded. That said, he may still be within our lands. We've sealed the borders and doubled the number of guards. Forgive me, Empress. The failure is mine.
I see. Very well, Nineheart. Keep me informed.
Of course. Let's get you somewhere safe. Ah, you must be Tatsumari from the trials. You know who I am? I make it my business to know all who would join our ranks. My name is Nineheart, the Knight's Tactician. I'm afraid the trials are on hold for the moment. You may have overheard the reason why. You should take shelter as well. Sir Kiku can lead you to safety.
Oh, alarm going off!
All personnel save for the knights must evacuate immediately. That includes you. An intruder in a reeve. What would a knight do in this situation? Wait, I believe I can be of some help. Commendable, but you're not yet trained as a knight. I cannot entrust such responsibilities to you. Then again, we do need to find the intruder post-haste. What say you, Empress? Shall we add more to the search party?
Are you sure you are ready to undertake this task? The dangers may be greater than you know, and we cannot guarantee your safety. Are you willing to take that risk?
Yes, of course. Duty calls, and I must rise to the occasion.
Very well. Nineheart, please provide the details.
Yes, Empress. Sir Kiku will keep you safe. Tatsumari, follow me. Time is short, so I'll explain on the way. Yes, sir. First of all, my thanks for your courage. As I said, the situation is dire. We haven't enough knights to search all of Erive, but I do believe we've sealed the borders well enough for now. That's the only good news. The bad news, well... Here, look at this picture.
Need some water!
Who's this? Based on the god's description, we believe it's Baroque, or a so-called master of disguise. You may have heard of the Black Wings cult. He is one of the leaders. He earned his name by flawlessly mimicking others, or closely enough to fool most people. And that, of course, is how he slipped past us. Wow, that's going to make him hard to find. What do we know about the Black Wings? Oh, you'll hear all about them in due time. For now, we need to catch Baroque. You can begin by searching the training forest. Not to worry, aside from Baroque, the danger there isn't anything a beginner can't handle. But if you see anything or anyone out of place, keep your eyes on it. Whatever you do, don't try to apprehend Baroque yourself. Call for the knights. Now get to it, and good hunting. Where are you, Baroque? I bet you haven't gone far. No time for this. Let's begin the search.
Tatsumari, Nineheart told me you'd be searching here. Don't worry, I have this area covered. Though apparently there was a strange noise heard in the Tiro's forest a little while ago. Go search over there, if you wouldn't mind.
Baroque wouldn't have any way of knowing I was the one on a search mission. This must be the real Kiku. Got it. If I see anyone suspicious, I'll let you know. Sir Mihail?
Who the heck are you? Oh, it's you. Report in, soldier. State your business.
I'm here because of the intrude. Wait, something's off. He's too nonchalant. He ought to be on high alert, trying to find the intruder.
What? Speak up. Don't they teach you nobles any manners?
It's nothing.
All right, well, I have urgent business to attend to. Carry on, soldier.
I'm 90% sure that's not the real Mihail, but I need to prove it somehow. Wait, sir.
What now? I said I have urgent business.
There's something I wanted you to teach me. I really wanted to see your shield technique.
What part of urgent business do you not understand, Tatsumari?
I knew it. You are not Mihail. I never told Mihail my name. The game is up, Baroque.
Well, you found me out. I suppose I'll have to take you out like a Blackwing should.
I found the treasure, but something's not right. I would have thought a boss of the Black Wings would be stronger. Well, let's see what Nineheart has to say. Tatsumari? How was the search? Hold on. Is that the treasure you're holding? Did you stop Barok by yourself? I did. He was disguised as Mihail. I see. Very well, this exercise is complete. What? Exercise? The whole thing was part of our training? Indeed. We would never task an untrained cadet with hunting for the Black Wings boss, no matter how determined they were. But what would that cadet do in such a situation? That is what we wanted to know. Hence, we conducted this final test. I hope I gave an adequate performance. Wow, I had no idea. You should know, the Master of Disguise did break into a reeve once before. Just as in the exercise, he sought to steal one of our greatest treasures. This gem? Is it worth a large sum of money or something? Nothing so ordinary. That gem is a seal stone. Only a handful exist in the world. We call that one Shinsu's teardrop. Shinsu's teardrop. Well, we call the real one Shinsu's teardrop. You're holding a mere replica. The actual stone contains a mysterious power. And I mean that quite literally. Its powers are largely a mystery, even to us. That's why we keep it safe here. One other thing I should mention, the real Black Wings are not such easy opponents. I did think that it was a bit odd that I was able to dispatch their leader so easily by myself. You did fight well. Take heart in that. Nevertheless, I give you only half credit. Why didn't you ask for reinforcements as instructed? I believe my exact words were, "Don't try to apprehend him yourself, call for the knights." Had that been the real Barok, he would have slain you on the spot, and you would have not been his last victim. Such a lapse in judgment could endanger your fellow knights, perhaps even the Empress herself. Remember, knights never fight alone. When he came at me, my first instinct was to fight back and complete the mission. That was a lapse in judgment, and I give my apologies. I appreciate you saying so. And that concludes your trials. The Empress herself will let you know whether or not you have passed. She's with Shinsu at the moment. You may go and speak with her.
Cygnus, my girl!
Hello, Tatsu. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Cygnus, leader of the Cygnus Knights here in the Reeve.
It's an honor, Your Majesty.
At ease. You needn't humble yourself before me.
I can feel her calm yet resolute strength. Nineheart told me you would decide whether I pass the trials.
Yes, I have made that determination.
Given how the exercise went, I fear what you're about to say.
Nineheart disagreed with your judgment, and he wasn't wrong. But in the heat of the moment, neither were you.
Your Majesty?
I believe we all have a destiny, one that is determined by our choices and the choices of others, and there is no one correct path to take. I consider it a knightly quality to embrace one's destiny and march toward it with courage and conviction. You have demonstrated both these qualities, and I'm eager to see where your path takes you. I, Empress Cygnus, hereby dub thee Tatsumari, a Cygnus Knight.
Empress, I pledge to be your spear and shield, and to defend the honor of knighthood.
I look forward to it. Speak with Nineheart. He'll guide you to the next step.
Congratulations, Sir Knight. And in case you were wondering, yes, the Sir is a gender neutral here, but this is only the beginning. As a knight in training, your first task is to choose which unit to join. The Chief Knights, off to my left, can explain to you each unit's role. Speak with them, then choose the unit that best suits you. Once you've done so, I will give you your first official mission. That's how the aspirant knight passed the trials and was named Knight in Training. The Knight in Training pledged their fealty before the Empress to defend the honor and name of the knights. Thank you for dropping by the library. I hope you enjoyed your stay as well as the tale you just saw. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and become a coin in the vault by hitting the subscribe button. If you never want to miss a video, ring the bell and turn on all notifications. To catch where these streams happen live, use the link in the description to visit my Twitch channel. If you'd like to see more tales from Maplestory, click this playlist here. And if you'd like a story narrated to you, click this playlist here. I hope to see you again, so until next time, my friends.